friends, welcome back to my channel. Sassy. I'm here for another review of Life After Lockup. Nothing much happened last night, y'all. It was boring. How is the second episode boring, y'all? Boring. I'm not gonna keep y'all. I am not going to keep y'all, honey. Let's talk about Lindsay and stiff upper lip. Now Lindsay, she's pissed off at Scott because he went through all her stuff. Her purse, her pants pocket, her journals, her notebooks, all this kind of stuff. And he also contacted her ex on Facebook. And so he started talking to this ex. Is Lindsay a good person? What am I getting into if I involve myself with this woman? And then he said, lame sex or psycho. This is what this old man said to the ex of a girl that he got involved with in prison. He done moved the whole state to be with this girl. He done took care of her financially to be with this girl. And you're saying lame sex or psycho? Who's psycho? You're weird, stiff upper lip. You're weird. And Lindsay isn't right either. So they're going back and forth, and Lindsay is all upset with him. Scott said, listen, I don't know what the big deal is, okay? I was just, trying to get a vibe. You know how us men talk. Boys will be boys. It ain't no big deal. Scott, you know what you were saying. You're foolish. You're foolish. You are so much old. What is he? In his 50s, y'all? Almost 60. And you talking to an ex-boyfriend on Facebook. I tell you, the men on this show, they real winners. They're winners, y'all. They are winners. So anyway, she get pissed off, and she don't know if she can do this. So we have a scene where they're both outside. Lindsay in the front yard talking to her girlfriend, Bell, and stiff upper lip is in the backyard talking to his friend. They both trying to decide on if this will work or not. Child, bye. The only reason why Lindsay is so up in arms is so she can get Bell in that driveway. See, that's Lindsay's goal. I have to get Bell in this driveway, in this doorway, in this bedroom. Okay? Now, Scott, he doing all this background check on me. He trying to search me out. How about I search him out? Let's see what he's about. Let me do a little background check on him. Oh, and some more stuff. She said Scott ain't got no money. Well, we knew that. We knew he got no money. He can't even afford to pay somebody to mow the yard. So we know he ain't got no money. Okay? All talk. All talk. Now, stiff upper lip is in the backyard sitting in that high grass. I was like, child, I hope a snake come. I hope a snake come and bite him in his nuts. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So he is talking to his friend about the relationship. It is no relationship. Y'all are both ridiculous and frauds. You're both Do I need to continue to talk about Scott and Lindsay, y'all? Can I move on? Okay. Let's move on. Okay? Alright. Let's talk about Shawn and Destiny. Destiny is still running away. Running away. she had some stomach pain, y'all. She thought that she might be pregnant, even though the pregnancy test said not pregnant. So she goes to the emergency room. She was there all night, getting antibiotics, getting IVs. She was dehydrated. They was pumping her full of fluids. She's not pregnant, y'all. She just had to poop. She had a flared intestine, child. Honey, the only thing you need to do was calm down and drink you some prune juice. That's what you needed to do. But maybe you went to the ER for something else. It does look like she done lost some weight. But I ain't here to say nothing. I ain't saying nothing. So she's fine. She had to poop. She's not pregnant. She goes to her sister's house. She's tired of Shawn calling her, texting her. He done called over 60 times. So she shows up at her sister's house, and the sister's like, what happened? And so she tells her, I'm not pregnant, okay? I just needed a good dump. So what is Shawn doing? Shawn is in the pool, y'all. He in the pool. Because, see, she got his car, check. She got his credit card, check. She has to show up for court in 2 days. Or he got $50,000 to pay, check. But he in the pool talking to a unicorn. So he calls Destiny's sister. Destiny in the background like this. Shawn said, is Destiny there? The sister just outright lied. No, she ain't here. What's going on? So here's Shawn. I haven't heard from her. You know, I think she's upset with me. And then he talks about the little pregnancy test. And he says, you know, I'm up for that $50,000 if she don't show up for court. And so the sister's like, don't worry about it. She probably has a lot on her mind. She just need to, you know, cool off a little bit. It's okay. If I hear from her, I will let her know to call you. Here's Shawn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you do that. Yeah. My evil side don't want Destiny to show up for court. My evil side want him to be stuck with $50,000. Because, see, that $50,000 could have went to the 6 of your children. Not a woman who don't care anything about you, don't respect you. She out here using your credit card, driving your car. She don't care nothing about $50,000. She said, I'll run. She was like, oh, well. And here you are worried about it. Up in the pool. So Destiny, she says that she has a lot to think about, okay? And she says that she's not sure if she'll show up for court or not. Is that all for Destiny and Shawn? Okay, good. Y'all, I'm knocking them out. Last night's episode was a snore, okay? I'm not going to keep y'all. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's talk about Quay and Chevelle. Child. Chevelle, she's at one of her homes. Okay. I guess this is her mama's house. Okay. And she's just talking about the breakup with Quay. Now, at first, you know, her mom, she was down with Quay. But now the mom's like, let him go, child. He done cheated. Time to let him go. Now, when did they shoot this scene? Because that mama still has on that sidewalk chalk eyeshadow. Same hairstyle, same eyeshadow. She just changed clothes. Child, what? I don't understand their filming. Did COVID mess y'all up so much that y'all don't even know what days to film? The mama said, listen, it's over. Okay? Get rid of him. Alright? Quay is not the dude. So who comes over? Honey, her cousin. What's her name? What's his name, y'all? Ray? Cousin Ray? Whatever. he comes over to have some food, child. And he's talking, he was like, well, what's going on? What happened? And so Chevelle goes into detail. And so he was like, see? He said, I told you. He said, I gave that boy 6 months. It didn't even last that long. He said, Quay is a hustler. Okay? He's a hustler. He is an inmate. He is a convict. He told you all those things inside because that is what you wanted to hear. I have said that so many times. They will tell you whatever you want to hear. The cousin said, listen, you know how I know? Because I was an inmate. I was an inmate number 3658728. I did the same thing. I was up in there for a robbery. Okay? I had girls coming here, coming there. I was telling them things. He said when he was in prison, he was involved with the girl talking about when I get out, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to get a job. I'm going to do this. He said, child, that only lasted 2 weeks. And here Chevelle is, Quay gets out of prison, and it's like he won the lottery. He got money, he got a place to live, he got clothes, he got a vehicle, all that. When he got out of prison, he said, I started from the bottom. He said, I didn't have none of that when I got out. But Quay did. Still didn't appreciate it. Here's Chevelle. Well, I know he told me so much. I just cannot believe he's doing this to me. I just cannot believe it. He said, oh, he was like, you still got, feelings for him? And so Chevelle was like, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, it's kind of hard. Yes, I do, but no, I don't. He said, you still attached to him. You still attached to him. She was like, why do you say that? He said, why he's still on your phone? Why he's still on your phone? You still attached to him, child. You still talk to him. He's still texting you. He's still calling you. You still returning the call. If you're done, you're done. Let me see the phone. So here she is, clicking Quay, child, and then she deleted it. What's that gonna do? Like you don't know his number. Like you can't go through Facebook Messenger. Girl, please, just because you deleted that number don't mean that you probably got a backup of a backup of a backup. The mama said you need to quit talking to him. You don't need to be with him. That's it. It's done. You and Quay should not be together. Of course, the cousin, he was like, yeah. He was like, you still attached to him. He's still right here. He's still right here. Mm-hmm. We know Quay and Chevelle are going to be battling all season long because they're on the show. So, let's move on, child. Andre and Lamar. Lamar has a child. She's 27 years old. 27 or 28. Her name is Shantae. And so it's time for Priscilla to go meet her sister. So Andre, Priscilla in the car. Who calls? Andre. Andre's like, where you at? Where you going? Where you been? And of course Lamar, he didn't lie. He said he was going to the beach. But he didn't say who he was going to meet at the beach. So, of course, he's lying to Andre because he don't want Andre to know that he's done told his child, Priscilla, that she has a sister. Keep it under wraps. Pinky swear. Lamar, you're ridiculous. And when Andrea finds out, good God Almighty. So Priscilla's along with the ride because, hey, she wants to meet her sister, right? So they get to the beach. Shantae's there. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. And she looks like she got a great head on her shoulders. She was having a conversation with Priscilla. And she was talking about, I didn't know my dad. I didn't know my dad. I never had a conversation with my dad. I didn't spend any time with my dad. When I was your age, my dad was in jail. And we never had any type of connection or, closeness that you two, have. And so they had a sweet little conversation. And Priscilla was coming back with the conversation. Priscilla's a smart little girl, cute little thing. And she was like, listen, my dad's been in jail too. My dad has been in jail as well. Okay. And so she was saying it was just happy to talk to her sister. Shantae and Priscilla said that. It's good to talk to, each other and to meet each other because they are sisters and, they want to get to know each other. So Lamar, he come back with some ice cream for Priscilla and he was like, I just wanted to give y'all some time to talk about some things and to discuss some things, to get to know each other a little better because, baby, when Andrea finds out, she likes LA now, but when she finds out, honey, that whole place they're going to have an earthquake. Andrea the earthquake. Andrea got her own problems. Tennyson. It is time for Tennyson. I think he's turning 18 or he's about to turn 18. And in the Mormon religion, that when your son, is it son and daughter or just son? Anyway, when they turn 18, they need to go on a missions trip for 2 years. A missions trip. So Tennyson, he is hesitant about this. Okay? Tennyson is so hesitant. He is second guessing this. He don't want to go. He says that, let me take that back. He says that he does want to go on a missions trip. He just says this is not a good time. This is not a good time to go. And of course, Andrea ain't trying to hear it. Okay. Andrea is saying that he's been in LA too long and he's getting influenced. The devil is working his way in. So, of course, she's blaming the area. Okay. Of course, Tennyson is not smart enough to think on his own. She's blaming Los Angeles. So they are going to meet a guy who has been on several missions trips. And he's also Mormon. And she thinks that maybe if Tennyson hear him out, he can guide Tennyson into the right direction. When Tennyson says, listen, okay, it is not time for me to go yet. Okay, I'll be gone for 2 years. Okay. My sister, she's going to be leaving, and that leaves Priscilla at home by herself. And the only thing you and Lamar know how to do is scream and yell at each other. You've been yelling too much. Y'all been arguing. Priscilla don't need to be around that. You ain't acting right. And I don't feel comfortable leaving her there with you two arguing all the time. So, of course, here comes Andrea. Are you saying I'm a terrible mother? You're acting like I abuse Priscilla. I don't abuse her. Why are you saying this stuff? I'm a great mother. Why are you talking like this? And so then they were like, why are you talking like this in front of this man? And he was like, look, you brought me here. We breaking some things up. So, of course, Andrea, she don't want to hear anything. Tennyson has a great point. Tennyson doesn't want to go on a mission, and he shouldn't have to go, and he shouldn't have to be made to go. He will go when he is comfortable and ready. You and Lamar, get your stuff together. Quit arguing in front of that child. Maybe he'll go. He don't feel right with his baby sister down, y'all cutting the shine, acting foolish. And he's looking around like, now what have I done got myself into? Now I just come here just to tell you about missions trip. I'm not here trying to be no counselor. What is going on here? So Tennyson, he gets up, he walks off, and here's Andrea. Tennyson, you come back here. I did not raise you this way, Tennyson. Come here, Tennyson. So she's running Tennyson down. Tennyson's like, man, stop. Let me have some air. Give me some room. You're right here. Give me some space. Let me think about some things. Okay? I'm not sure if I'm ready to go on a mission trip. And so Audrey was like, oh, that's too bad because you're going. You're going. Okay? You can sit out here and pout all you want, get your mind together, but you're going to apologize to this man. I didn't raise no fool, okay? You are going to apologize to this man. Hurry up! Andrea, you have great kids. Smart kids. And if Tennyson don't want to go on that little missions trip, don't make that boy go. He hasn't given you any reason to doubt his judgment. Let that boy be. Andre, you got bigger things on your hands, child. Like Lamar lied to you, child. And he got Priscilla going along with it. Child, bye. Let's move on. Last and least, the duo of fools, child. The duo of fools. We have Sarah. She's on her way to talk to Michael at the hotel because it's court coming up. And she wants full custody of those babies. Okay? She wants full custody. You know, she's not trying to keep Michael from his children, but she's tired of Michael, y'all. And she deserves those kids. Okay? Because Michael ain't done nothing. Michael is going around sleeping with strange women. That's what he been doing. He been going around hooking up with women, laying here, laying there. That's what he's doing. But you know, we know Michael. Michael's cocky, ain't he? He really think he's cute. He really think he's a catch. So Sarah, she goes to the hotel. She was like, you know, what's up? And so she's talking about court and cussing. He was like, you ain't gonna keep me from my kids. She's like, I'm not trying to keep you from your kids. Okay? I'm not trying to keep you from your kids. But I want full custody. And what about this divorce? Okay? You still won't sign on the dotted line. Yes, I know. The last time me and you was together alone, we had a little bump. But guess what, honey? It's all been done with. I don't want your little pee no more. It's done. Because, see, Michael is sitting on the bed looking ashy, smelling like salt and vinegar potato chips. You can't tell me otherwise. Talking about, oh, did you come here to get a poke? I mean, he's disgusting. He's disgusting. And speaking of Michael, several of you told me that his little dirty self got arrested. He got arrested in Florida, okay? For some reason, some woman or man thought it was a good idea to have Michael babysit. So he's with somebody's child by a pool. He leaves said child alone. Say he's going to the convenience store to get some gummy bears, some gummy snacks. Michael is disgusting. He got 2 children of his own, but he got somebody else's child, leaving him alone by a hotel pool to get gummy snacks. How many times y'all think he got his own kids gummy snacks? How many? I'll wait. Y'all still talking about it. Y'all still thinking about it. Gummy snacks, Cheez-Its, animal crackers. How many times? Capri Sun box. How many times did Michael get his own children some snacks? No, So he leaves this child for 5 hours. This child just wandering around. The child done got hungry. The child done made its way to the front desk and said, I'm hungry. So they're like, what is this child doing? What's going on? Michael gets arrested. Okay. I think it's child endangerment or something to do with a child. Anyway, Felony. A felony. It's a felony, child. It's a felony. He got out on, I believe, a $2,500 bond. Michael is garbage. There is no excuse. No excuse. And he talking about he won't be around his kids. He gonna talk about he won't be the best dad he can be. It ain't nothing. I hope Sarah gets full cut. I hope he don't get no type of visitation, no type of nothing around those kids. You gonna leave someone's child for 5 hours? He need an ass whooping, y'all. Michael needs an ass whooping. And he's sitting up on camera talking about, you ain't getting that kid, you ain't getting that kid. Sarah should have busted him in his face. So we have Michael meeting up with some girl named Haley. Someone he cool with. He been cool with her for a year. He kicking it with her. Talking about that the women says that he has the devil penis. All the women who have slept with Michael, all of you need your thighs tied together. You need to drink holy water. That's what you need to do. Just gargle it. Messing with that devil penis. Ew. Ugh. So he meeting up with some girl, and he's talking about how pretty she is, how lovely she is, and the girl is like, oh, you cool, all this bunch of crap. He says that it's over with Maria. Maria was crazy. Maria was psycho. What do you call a grown man who is a father of two leaves a child alone for 5 hours? What do you call that? Dingy Michael? I call that psychotic. Idiot. Oh, I can't stand him. Ugh. So then he's talking about how, Haley is somebody that, he really likes and blah, blah, blah. You see, he paid for a drink. I'm like, I don't see no food, Michael. You couldn't pay for no cheesy fries. You couldn't pay for no wing-a-ding-dings. You couldn't even pay for no salad. Not even a small house salad. You're weak. You're a clown. What do y'all think about Michael? Honestly, what do y'all think about him? Y'all, I can't stand him. And the sure gall that he has, how he sits up in front of the camera like he about it. You left a child for 5 hours, dude. You got arrested for a felony. That's it, y'all. I told y'all I'm not going to keep you. Y'all know what to do. All right? Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And leave your comments down below. Until next time, friends.